small village in eastern Nigeria, there lived a boy named Obinna. He was born during Harmattan, when the wind blew dry and cold, and the trees dropped their tired leaves. His mother said the spirits of the ancestors had danced the night he was born, for the moon stayed full and bright long past its time. Obinna was the youngest of 4 children, but fate, cruel and unkind, took his father away when he was only 5. A sickness came like a thief in the night, taking many, including his father. His mother, Mama Njidika, was left with only a worn mortar, calloused hands, and stubborn faith. They were poor, too poor to even be properly counted among the poor. Their roof leaked, their yams were few, and school was a luxury. But Obinna had something many did not: a fire in his chest and a girl with eyes like the morning sun. Her name was Adiz. She was the daughter of the village tailor, always smelling of starch and cloth, always reading with her legs curled beneath her. While other children mocked Obinna for wearing the same shirt every market day, Adiz would share her lunch and hold his hand when no one was looking. "Obi," she'd say, "the gods do not write your future with poverty. You will become something. I see it." And Obinna would laugh. "See what? That I will be chief of goats." But deep in his heart, he held on to her words like sacred songs. Years passed. Obinna hawked oranges after school. He worked on people's farms for small coins. When his mother fell ill, he missed a whole term of school just to take care of her. Yet through every storm, Adiz stood beside him, bringing him old textbooks, sneaking food from her home, and sitting under the Irako tree to teach him what he had missed. They grew like twin trees, bending, surviving, reaching. And then came the exam that would change everything. The whole village knew about the national entrance examination. It was the golden door, the path to federal government colleges. For boys like Obinna, it was not just an exam. It was a ladder out of the mud. The morning of the test, Obinna wore a borrowed shirt, 2 sizes too big, and shoes that flapped as he walked. Adiz had sewn the hole in the back of his trousers with thread that did not match. "So the invigilators will know you are a child of destiny," she joked. He carried no calculator. His pen was chewed at the end, his books ragged. But his mind was sharp as a hunter's spear. He had read by lantern, memorized formulas between chores, and prayed with the kind of desperation only a boy with nothing could muster. Obinna turned that pain into purpose. He studied relentlessly, joined clubs, won competitions. He became a name people spoke with admiration. By university, he was building solar irrigation systems and receiving international attention. But he never found Adiz. A letter returned, a call unanswered. People said she still lived in Yumyuk, still taught at the school, still walked past the old stream. When he won a fellowship abroad, he didn't accept immediately. First, he returned home. He found her at the school, chalk in hand, voice firm, eyes still the same. Time froze, then moved, then healed. "I told you I'd wait," she said. "And I told you I'd come back," he replied. They rebuilt from the roots. Their love was no longer soft and young. It was deep now, like rivers that had carved through stone. They talked about the silence, forgave, remembered. He stayed. He helped at the school, rebuilt the reading hut. They laughed again, loved again. One day, under the mango tree, he knelt down, not with a ring, but with her final letter. "I kept this," he said. "Now let me write the next part, with you." She didn't cry. She just nodded. They married humbly, beautifully. No suits, no gold, just joy. The Irako tree watched. The village sang. Mama and Jadika wept. Obinna stayed, built wells, started a foundation, raised classrooms, changed lives. Adiz remained a teacher, lifting girls with her words and strength. 2 children came, Chisholm and Latana. At night, Obinna told them stories of a poor boy and the girl who waited. And when the moon rose, high above the hills of Yumyuk, they sat on the porch, hand in hand, smiling, because the moon hadn't just watched them, it had waited too.